The Speed Champions lineup is just a LEGO theme that I have thoroughly enjoyed over the past few years. I've collected quite a few of these cars, and they're all very affordable and amazing models. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest of these Speed Champions cars, being the Pagani Utopia, a set that has 249 pieces and will retail for $25 in the United States, which is notably $5 more expensive than other previous Speed Champions cards, which I do think is a little strange. It's got some amazing looking box art with the actual Pagani headquarters in the background, which is like a real building that they've actually been able to put in the box art, which is just super cool to me. The top and the back of the box just show some different angles of the Pagani, and it just overall looks really good on the box art. The lone figure included is a Pagani driver, and it's honestly one of the coolest Speed Champions minifigs that I've ever gotten in a set. I just love the printing on the legs and the chest of this guy. It looks amazing. And they also did provide you with a helmet that you can put on the figure, so overall it's just a really good looking figure for the Pagani. Also included is a variety of brand new pieces exclusive to the set, including this tire piece that's actually built into the wheel, which is just really weird and cool to me. But if the dope minifig and the exclusive parts weren't enough, here's the actual Pagani, and honestly it just looks so good. The actual Pagani Utopia itself is just a very strange curvy sort of car, and they've been able to capture all the curves and angles of this car just amazingly in LEGO form. The Utopia is just such a hard car to capture in a blocky LEGO form, but they've just been able to do it just so well. It just looks incredible. Starting off with the front here, it does look really good. It used some really sort of complicated upside down techniques to get this sort of really cool look with the actual ice skate pieces on the front. I mean, it's a really weird part usage, but I do enjoy the look of the printed headlights on this sort of slope piece, but I'm not a huge fan of the way these two stickers look on the front of there. They're not exactly the same color as the rest of the gray, and just sort of pops out a little bit. It doesn't look amazing. Side view of the Pagani looks just as good. I mean, it's got mirror pieces and this sort of sticker for the indent in the car, as well as just some other details on the bottom. And I also just really do enjoy the look of the new tire piece. I mean, I think it just looks really cool, and they do actually provide you with 4 extra hubcaps, so you can switch it out and customize it. And while I do like the look of the hubcaps that are on there right now just a little bit better, it's really cool to have, the option to customize your own car. It's just nice to have the option. I really like the way the giant windshield piece looks on this model. Just looks really cool with the printing on the top, and you can just see through it at all these different weird angles. I don't know, it's just a really cool windshield piece. Like all Speed Champions models, you just pop off the windshield and get access to the interior, which is just very nice with this model. I love the way these seats look with this sort of light brown color that makes it look like they're leather. They even have, the headrests in there, and they overall just look really cool in there. The bottom isn't really tiled off at all though, so it's a little bit hard to get minifigs in and out of there without them, sticking to the bottom of it. The dashboard and steering wheel just also look excellent, and then you also have some more just the little bits of leather in there, and overall I just think it's one of the best looking car interiors on a model. It just looks fantastic on the inside of it. Of course we can put the driver inside, but this is where my real problem happens. We can't fit the minifig in when he has his hair. The windshield will not go fully down when his hair is in there. You can see here the windshield just sticks up noticeably higher than it should be, and especially from this angle we can really see the gap that the hair creates, and it just does not look good at all. It's the first time I've seen anything like this in a LEGO set, and it's just incredibly disappointing that, a kid who wants to put his minifig in there, it just will not fully close. On the bright side though, we can actually fit him in when he has his helmet, so if he doesn't, have the puffy hair, we can fit the windshield on fine, and it is quite tight in there, but it does fit him without any problems. The back of the model also looks great though, where we can actually see the engine inside of this tiny window piece. It's closed off on its own little section, and it's really cool that you can actually see the engine. And the new exclusive sort of triangle pieces look very weird, but I mean, they work so well in the back here. They look fantastic. The rear end of the model also looks just beautiful, where you have, the taillights at this really cool sort of angle, and then we also have, the giant thrusters, and they use these sort of door pieces to make this really cool angle. I mean, the back of the car with, this angle where it's slightly upward just looks awesome. And to achieve the really cool angle, they just use a pretty simple bar and clip technique where you basically just slide it and it clips into place, but this leads us to maybe the biggest problem, which is the wobbly back. This is connected with this sort of hinge piece. It does look really good, but it makes it wobble up and down, and obviously when you leave it alone it looks fine, but when you go to grab it, it just sort of twists up, and it does not look good. I've tried to fix it by sort of pressing the grates up against there, but it ends up just sort of disconnecting the whole backside, and there's no real fix around this. And obviously if this thing's just sitting on a shelf on display, nobody's really gonna know about the wobbly backside. Nobody's really gonna notice, but when you pick it up it's just annoying. But ending the review on a positive note here, you can just compare it to Speed Champions car from 4 years ago, and it's just sort of crazy to see the difference in quality. LEGO's come so far, in particular with the Speed Champions line in the past decade, where it's just the cars have evolved so much and they just look incredible. So at the end of the day, should you buy the LEGO Speed Champions Pagani Pagani, I mean, I find it hard not to say heck yes, go for it. I honestly think it's one of the cleanest, smoothest looking LEGO Speed Champion sets, like, that they've ever made. Like, this thing just looks so cool to me. Definitely has plenty of problems though, including not being able to fully fit the minifig inside, the completely just wobbling backside, and the fact that the thing is $5 more than, you know, other Speed Champions models. But honestly, I still kind of think the $25, you know, price of this is justified. Like, it's an incredible set, and honestly, I think, you know, they could charge $30 and people would still buy it. So that's an 82 out of 100 for me. It's just really good, but it has some pretty big problems with it, and if you can look past those problems, I think it's a great set. Thank you guys so much for watching this review of the new 2023 LEGO Speed Champions Pagani Utopia. Let me know your thoughts on this set in the comment section below. The Seabrook production, sign for now. Make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date with my latest content, and I'll be at 500 subscribers, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!